Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 22nd of March. Oh, what was that? Oh, conflict or feeling kind of challenged, like you're being tested in some way with that Five of Wands. I think there's a lot of energy of fears coming up and having to face fears or deal with a lot of fears and doubts. That's something that could be coming through with this Five of Wands. What else is coming up around this? Let's see what are the other messages for the 22nd of March. Okay. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Gosh, this is a bit of a roller coaster, this one. Let's see. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. There's potentially challenges around friends, social groups. Six of Wands. Have I got this whole deck upside down? No, I don't. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Interesting energy to come in. Might be a bit of a questioning about a group dynamic or energy today. It might feel like, okay, I'm not feeling very validated from this group or this connection, and might be like, do I really, a bit of questioning around it. Why am I holding on to this person, or why do I care so much about what they think, or why are they even in my life? So I feel like it's like you've really got to trust your heart with that Knight of Cups. Because there is, potentially a shift of energy that comes in here. And there could be something that gets said quite directly that feels a little bit like, okay, that just felt a bit like a bit blunt, or there was some kind of news that didn't make you happy, or form of communication just kind of can feel a little bit like, whoa, okay, that just confirmed perhaps what I was already thinking about that person or this situation or these people in my life. It just feels like there's a lot of questioning around. These don't necessarily feel like close people to you. It feels more like, you know, you've got your little close gang and then there's people around the periphery around that. So these are like friends, acquaintances, or if they're not like partners or very, very close people, it feels like if they're friends, yeah, they could be close friends, but it's more group energy. Absolutely. It's not more of a one-on-one. It's more like the dynamic of the group that's actually bothering you. So it feels like something's kind of not sitting right here. It's like, yeah, I feel a bit alienated, or I don't feel like part of this, or something's not resonating with me here. Maybe the way that somebody communicates or does something is just a bit like, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Why am I holding on to it? Why am I finding this hard to let go of? So I do feel like we're starting to move closer and closer into that Libra full moon eclipse happening on the 25th. And if you haven't already checked out the video I made about it, it's there in the ether. There'll be a pointer to it at the end of this video. And there's definitely going to be some rumblings and some questionings and some release of people in your life, or release of patterns around people in your life coming up. So we're starting to see the rumblings of that, the discontent, or the something's not feeling right. And maybe it's like something that someone has held on to, or you've held on to for such a long time, and you're getting a very clear and direct message now to let it go. What are you scared of? What are you holding on to for fear of letting it go, or for fear of letting go? So there is a real sense of trusting your intuition or trusting your heart here. Now, on the flip side, what they're saying is it could also mean that there's, again, this is about feeling very challenged and tested about stepping into some sort of new territory here, and not sure if you want to do that. It feels a bit scary getting out of this comfort zone, feeling like I'm not sure if it's going to be successful. But it still feels like with this Eight of Wands that there's a very clear and direct message for you to be following your intuition, following your heart, even though there's a lot of resistance and some fears and doubts that are coming up around it as well. So there's two things. They're showing me two things, which is unusual, but normally I just get the one theme. But they're saying there's a lot of questioning of trusting yourself, overcoming some fears and doubts. And it really is about self-validation as well, as opposed to finding that from other people. So it does feel like the universe is throwing a little bit of a challenge your way to see if you're feeling confident enough or feeling like you can have enough faith in yourself in a way. But, you know, it has these higher purposes, which is it's almost like throwing you an opportunity, throwing you into the fire and saying, you can do it. And you're like, can I? I don't know. So it's almost like the only way you can prove that you are enough, or that you're okay, or you're fine with this, or that you can be successful in this, is to do it yourself and prove it. So it feels like, but yeah, I don't want to. Can't I just stay in my happy little like comfort zone? I don't really want to go into that space, but it's a little bit challenging for me. But yeah, it definitely feels like something shifts you out of a comfort zone, or you have already been shifted out of a comfort zone and you want to run back into it in a way, depending on whether that's around a group of people or something that you're being challenged with in your life. So it's just that these kind of walls of resistances that are coming up, the walls of resistance that we might have to, it feels like a block, and it's like, how do we push through that or move through that? And yeah, at one point, at one side, it feels really important to be able to move through it. And the other side, it's like, I don't want to do it. Do I have to? So yeah, it's an interesting one. But I think the higher purpose is for you to regain some kind of confidence where you're not feeling confident. That's the higher purpose of it. So, or to just listen to yourself and trust yourself, trust what's going on inside. So that's the reading for the 22nd. We're going to start seeing a bit of a roller coaster kind of interesting energy, I think, moving into the full moon eclipse. And as you know, really potent full moons, you can feel the energy up to 5 days beforehand. And this is a potent one. So we're already starting to feel it absolutely 100%. And it just feels like, whoa, we're on the roller coaster ride. So yeah. Hold on, be present and be brave. And trust your heart. That is the feelings that are coming through with this. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And if you haven't already, please check out the tarot course that I am running. I'd love for you to come in, and we're really going to learn just the basics of tarot. You might already know it, but it's also about going beyond that and just being able to break it down and simplify the reading of the tarot. You don't actually have to know a lot, but you do need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your heart with it. And so we're going to really hone into that. We're going to do some practice readings, and yeah, we're going to learn some tarot, GreenLion style. So love it if you come in. Please check that out. The link is in the description box below. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.